Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to take some time today to show you guys my Apex settings. It just seems like it's the popular thing to do. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do it, and a lot of guys on Twitch show you guys their settings, but none of them have the same settings as me. So I wanted to show you guys my settings, what I do, what I changed, and how everything affects my gameplay, and so forth and so forth. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is under my settings here, my gameplay. So with my gameplay, I keep my numbers on stacking, all right? So that just stacks up my damage, so I know how much I hit someone for. All this stuff right here, feel free to pause it. I really don't change too much of it, realistically, as far as affecting me. Double tap sprint, I leave that off. Auto sprint, I leave that off. I like to be able to control my movement back and forth throughout the game. Let's see, streamer mode, killer only, that's just for streaming, so I don't actually, you guys can ignore that one. That's just so I don't have people's banners up there, so we can ignore that right there. Colorblind, not colorblind, blah blah blah, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So pretty much just stacking is all I have, and then we'll get to the good stuff. So my stick layout, my button layout, let's start there. Right, this is the good stuff, right? Button layout. So mine is customized. Pretty much mine different from yours for probably a reason here that hopefully you guys don't experience, but my hands are a little bit bigger. So my issue really came in with me hitting the down button. I'm not even sure what that is for you right now, what that is on default, but whatever that was, you gotta understand, when I was fighting, I would hit that button and it would make me do whatever the hell. I think it was the map. So for mine, my jump is X, my crouch is R, right? So I crouch down with R. I mean, it's just natural for me because my hands is already there, so I can crouch down while I'm shooting or whatnot. It just flows so much better. That was a huge one for me. I think all this is the same: interact and pick up, reload, square, cycle weapon, triangle, aim down, sight, attack. All that stuff is the same. Tactical ability, ping R1, of course. My sprint L. So my melee is the center button, and I don't really punch a lot. If you think about how much you usually punch, usually it's on landing, or you may punch once every 8-9 games. So I really don't use it a lot. So it's just my center button. It's kind of a button that I don't use, and it's kind of out of the way there. So I just put that there. Use health and shield kit is the down on the D-pad. So the reason I made this the down on the D-pad was for the same reason. If I get in a fight, my hand hits that button for whatever reason. I don't know if people have that problem, but I do. Hitting down on the D-pad, then I'd rather like pull out a shield bat and then be able to go back to guns versus like pulling up a map or something like that. Extra character action is up, whatever, blah blah blah. Toggle fire, I think that's all the same. Grenades all the same. My map goes to O, which I think that was the down button. I think that I was accidentally hitting, but whatever it was, I think it was the down button. My damn map just kept popping up, man, or whatever the hell. So I changed it to O. That's out of the way. It does take a while to get used to these settings, changing any of your button settings around. These are just mine. I pretty much changed mine. It just made me be able to play a lot faster. It took me, I don't know, it took me 10 games to get used to it. Whenever I go over my friend's house or play on someone else's account, it literally is very hard for me to do it on the default settings. I struggle like heck. Like, I don't know how to stand up, I don't know how to run. It's just crazy. So these are my settings. I have to change these whenever I play, but these settings improved my game slightly. There's other things that improved it also, but this definitely helped me out to get to the point where I was better equipped to win in 1v1s and things like that, and just moving around the board. This definitely helped me out. So those are my settings, my button settings that I use. Let's see. All this thing right here, crouch button. I use toggle, aim button, hold. Cursor speed, blah blah. So here's a big one here. So my look sensitivity, I leave on default, but I can tell you if I'm having a bad day, I flip this thing back and forth. It's just what I do, man. It just depends. Whatever. But the look sensitivity, as far as aiming down sight, I leave that on high. If you guys got that on default or worse, man, it just makes you play so slow. You know, so I would start off on high. A lot of gamers go all the way up to super high. I don't think anyone has an ultra high, but I'm good on high. I play very high. I play both settings on very high. what I would suggest mainly is that you go into practice mode, go into the range, and literally play with these. Don't copy anyone's settings, okay? I'm just telling you that if you never messed with these before, if you never touched these before, it can really be affecting your game, and you can go from being an average player to a really good player with 1 click, or maybe a damn great player with 2 clicks. It really does. I mean, this is your controller right here. This is going to determine everything. The game's just going to put you on default based off of what they feel is neutral for everybody. So an average player, a novice player, this is just what's best for them, okay? So you really shouldn't be running on both defaults. That means you haven't even adjusted your controller at all. I would definitely adjust mine. This is just, you know, kind of where I like my settings at. So I keep it there. I don't get in any of the per optic settings, anything like that. All my stuff is just where it is. Response curve, I leave on classic. You know, you can you know, mess with this however you want. You just have to go into the range and play with it. And at times, like if I'm having a bad day, I will mess with these a little bit. But this is most where mines are. The look dead zone, I leave on small. Another key thing here that people don't do that literally will help change your game and change how you aim. This will help everybody out. I would recommend this to everybody. There's no reason to have this setting any different. Is vibration. I play with vibration off on my controller. It literally gives you a different feel of you know, just shooting. It is very different. It helps hold your hands more steady. You do have to get used to it. The thing that will get you the most with this off is if you've been playing with vibration on for a long time, you will quickly notice that thermite grenades will become your worst enemy because you will not know you're being burned. But playing with this off, you have to be more aware of that, and I think this also gives me a heightened sense of awareness of what's going on the board. So I know if I'm in the thermite grenade, I don't have to rely on vibration to know I'm being shot. I mean, of course your character will act out once you're being shot, but these are my basic controls for my controller. So vibration off, and that's the one usually when I'm running with someone for a few games and they start acting, you know, how am I getting kills, blah blah. I mean, I've literally had people accuse me of cheating, like, oh man, you're cheating, man, how do you got that many kills already, or how do you know, how are you doing that, you know? And it's usually my teammates, which is weird, right? Like they accuse me of cheating, dude, I'm helping you out. So I'll start breaking down like some button settings, but I've never done a video, which I want to do one today. So put that on off, and just try it out. So let me see, advanced look controls, those are off. But video, on to video. This is probably your favorite YouTuber's best kept secret, is the field of view. And I'm actually going to show you some stuff with field of view that's going to help you out tremendously so you can understand this. Once again, I wouldn't follow anyone's field of view, right? Sometimes this helps out depending on your TV. And I know a lot of people say, man, I've never touched that because it says may cause visual issues. Okay, so let me break that down for you guys. May cause visual issues. It's not causing vision issues. It's not going to make you blind. I had guys like, oh, mess with that, mess my eyesight up. That's not what it's saying. Cause visual issues, right? So it's on the game. It may impact your performance. Visual issues is if your field of view is on what is it? What's minimal? What's it, 70? I don't even know what's going on. But if you're, I think it starts on 70, right? Let's get back here. So it starts on 70. Let me go back to 70. So it starts on 70. So what's that? What that is doing, literally, is it's bringing that TV so close to you. It's bringing the action so close to you that literally you have to be so good at adjusting your aim, because with that field of view, you have to be so quick at adjusting for the recoil, for compensating for the recoil on the gun. And I know it sounds crazy because you would think they just make a good field of view for everybody, but literally you're so close to someone. Imagine I don't know how to explain it. Just imagine, you know, someone being like, you know, 10 foot away from you with a gun that has horrible recoil, right? So it's like bouncing up and down. So you have a split second to adjust that recoil, like to hit them, right? Because you start shooting, it goes up in the air. So when they're further away, especially if you have a purple mag, the longer the clip, if they're further away, you can literally have time to adjust and bring that gun down, right? And that's just what the field of view kind of gives you. It just kind of puts them further out. But I'm actually going to go into the range real quick and show you the best example so you can understand exactly how effective this can be. But once again, this is something you have to determine on your own. Mine varies, 102, 105, 106. I don't ever max it out. Some people play with it maxed out. I don't even know what's maxed out. 110, 120, something like that. But I'm usually good 102, 106. I usually, be in that range. But if you haven't done it, this can completely change your gaming. Brightness, whatever, it really doesn't affect anything unless you got a dark TV. Audio is just what it is. I like to be able to hear my audio, but I'm gonna do a separate video on how to win in Apex, and I think it'll help people out a whole lot. Some things that people are doing wrong in Apex that is causing them wins, and I know because I play with some of the guys that are the best 1v1 players, and they can't seem to win in Apex. And I can't seem to win when I play with them. So I'm gonna break that down for you, but we'll jump into the firing range here, just so I can show you guys the field of view settings and how that affects everything. So once I show you guys this, I guarantee you, if you've never adjusted your field of view, you're going to go adjust your field of view. It is just a huge difference in how you shoot, but you have to go to the range and you have to practice these settings. All right guys, so we're here at the range. I put a couple things on the guns here, just some things you might find, once you land, nothing major. Just a basic little setup. I mean, purple mag is just so I can extend the clip to give you guys more visual what I'm trying to show you here. But the main thing here on this channel, man, I just like gaming. I've gamed forever, man. So part of this is, I play with a lot of guys that, last season had like, 15 wins total. I don't know, I think I had 170, 180, I can't remember, but I don't play Apex a ton. I'm doing other things for the channel and just other things in general I have going on, so I don't play a lot, but I'm able to amass a lot of wins, and mainly because I can help my team out by winning 1v1s. So that's what these settings are all about. So if you look at the R99, which has a crazy recoil pattern, right? So at times it's hard to control. So with field of view, I think I'm on 70. Let me check here, make sure I think I'm 70. 70 field of view. I just have to react so fast and controlling my firing with this gun. So here's a target right here. I'll back up a little bit. So 154. I mean, it's kind of close. There's some targets in the back. That was horrible. It's just that it's so close. It's just hard to pull down. You have to react so fast when your field of view is there. So I won't make the video too long. We'll swap here. We'll make this quick. I'll just show you the field of view setting. I'll touch on it more in another video. You guys can play with it yourself in settings. We'll just go field of view. I use it like 102. We'll just, we'll just show you the difference here. So usually when I'm in games, I'll get the message from guys, like I said, oh man, you're cheating or whatever. I mean, I got fucking plenty of I'm gonna report you settings. I mean, reporting messages on my thing about being reported on Apex, and that's all well and good, but this isn't aimbot, guys. This is literally just changing my settings, playing around here to get better at what I'm doing, learning the gun's recoil pattern and all that type of stuff. But you'll be able to see here in the before I adjusted the field of view, the gun just had this pattern, man, where it's all over the place, and it still has that same pattern. Field of view doesn't change the pattern. It just gives me more time to adjust the pattern. So that, my friend, is what people call lasering. This is what I get reported for when a guy's running the R99. It's just like I'm a freaking Jetson. You know what I mean? Like I'm just, a Jefferson out here with the laser gun. That right there is what put people away on gameplay, man. But when you change your, I mean, that's a team killer. And I mean, 2 swaps of a mag, you've already dropped 2 bodies. These are just out of my settings, but it's not just field of view, it's other controllers. But anyways, I just wanted to take this time to show you guys the settings of how to do this on the game, man. I hope this helped you guys. Like I said, we're trying to grow this channel. This channel's been on now for about a year. But the main thing is I kind of stopped doing anything with this channel for about 6 months. Got extremely busy. But now we'll be uploading a lot more stuff, man. So if this video does help you guys, man, I really would appreciate if you guys smash the like button for us. you know, subscribe, and definitely hit that bell. Like I said, I won't spam you guys with garbage content. I'm only gonna try to load up what can help you. Maybe a little bit of funny videos here and there, but changing your field of view, like I said, guys, this will change your game. Changing these settings will change your game, and hopefully this makes you a better player, man. So if you like it, we'd appreciate the sub, and as always, man, God bless.
In pajamas with my hammers, my crib loaded with them cameras. See that flash, it be that glamour. Leave your bitch around like a Dodge truck. I